Hi there, this is Manpreet and welcome back to my booktube channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the Indian romance books that you should read. This is a highly requested video and of course I said that to make the intro look a bit nicer. But yes, a lot of you asked me about the Indian romance books that you should read and I thought why not make a video about it. So let's get started with this video. Book number 1 is He Fixed the Match, She Fixed Him by Shikha. I'm truly tired of talking about this book, but when it comes to Indian romance books, I truly didn't have much choice. I only made it to just 4 books for this video. Moreover, this book is certainly in the top 3 books which I love in this genre. So yeah, this book is about Kunal and Shreya. Both meet each other through a matrimony site and get married, but Kunal already knew Shreya and he married her for dark reasons, while Shreya has no idea about anything like that. So she gets married and now we have to see what happens next. Very entertaining, very nice romantic plot, and you would literally feel butterflies in your stomach while reading this book. It's nothing less than a very good Bollywood movie, but it is certainly 100 times better than that. Some of you have already read this book after I recommended it and you guys loved it too, so I think I'm very right when I say that this book is very amazing. So you must read it if you have not read it yet. Book number 2 is Love at Air Force by Gaurav Sharma. Quite obvious from the name, this book is set where the characters are in Air Force. So there is this guy named Sushil who is a sergeant, a low rank officer in Air Force, and he's happily married. And then there is guy whose name is Shabd and he's a very high ranked officer, but he is still mourning for his childhood love. This book gives a lot of space to Sushil and who talks about how it's very unfair being a sergeant in Air Force and how high-ranked officers are given more importance and blah blah. At the same time, it introduces you to a character who is deeply in love. I read this book in 2014 and I can still recall how I loved this book. This is like a very simple, very nice love story. There is a lot of things about Air Force, being in Air Force, and it's very fun to read. I really love this book. This is one of the loveliest love stories I have read and that I can recall even now. I liked how complete focus of the book was not given to romance, and it's a very lovely, very nice story, very entertaining, and I think you should read it. Book number 3 is Mistress of Honor by Bhavna Arora. This is another book which I have talked about already on my channel and which I have told you that it's very good. I've also done a review of this book on this channel which I have linked down below in the description. This book is a 2-generation love story and I don't know what I just said, but yeah, there is Potness and Pansy, and the book is about how they fall in love, and Potness is from army background, so a large part of his life gets affected by what's happening in the country, you know, in 80s and 90s, all the war-like situations and then the book story evolves into the story of Rihanna, Potness' daughter, Potness and Pansy's daughter, and how she falls in love with an army guy. This book is a very good effort to put light on the sacrifices army people have to make for this country, and you know how it feels like when you lose your loved one because of a war or something, and how it feels like when your loved one is stuck in a war-like situation. This book is truly an amazing and heart-wrenching story, and I would definitely recommend you guys to read it. It's a different kind of love story, and I think we need to read like different kind of love stories, no? And the number 4 book is If It's Not Forever, It's Not Love by Durjoy Datta and Nikita Singh. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Manpreet, you're recommending us Durjoy Datta? Yes, I am. For those of you who love the author, please spare me for pronouncing his name incorrectly. I know I'm doing that, but still I'm gonna do that. To be truthful, I'm not a person who says that, you know, Chetan Bhagat's and Durjoy Datta's books are not good at all. It's just that I have read so many books by these authors that, you know, I feel like there is nothing new in their stories now. Not that I have read their new books, so I may be 100% wrong, but yeah, that's what I think. But yeah, this is that book which made me fall in love with this author so much that I bought like 5 books of this author and read them, and then I thought like I would never read them. So this book is about a writer named Dave who finds a half-burnt diary after some blasts in his city, and he obviously assumes that the person whose diary is now dead, but he thinks it's a great story if he can, you know, just follow the leads given in the diary and then find out about the complete story about this person. Because obviously he's a writer and always hunting for stories, so he just sets on a road trip with his friend and girlfriend. Yes, it's written in a very plain, typical Durjoy Datta manner, but still this book is really, really, really good. The plot, the story and the incidents in this book are good. There are emotional scenes, hilarious scenes, and disgusting scenes. I can't say that I remember the complete story of this book now because I read it a long time ago, but I do remember that I liked this book a lot. So yeah, if you're like a first time reader and you want a book which is very light and easy to read and which is entertaining, I think you should go for this book. I told you there are not much Indian romance books that I would recommend to you guys. I didn't like that many. I have read a lot, but most of them just disappoint me. These are the few which I really loved, so I recommended these books to you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit thumbs up if you did and show me some love by subscribing to my channel and sharing my video with your friends. And I'm expecting you are going to pick one book out of these recommendations video and read it. Till then, I'm going to find about new video ideas for you guys. So I'll be back soon. This is Manpreet signing off.